Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 33 of the Peak Physique Podcast. The Peak Physique Podcast is a podcast for adults who want to get their fire back. Today's topic is a fun one because it comes from 15 years of being a coach and some of the lessons that I've learned along the way. Unfortunately, not everybody who I coach ends up reaching the finish line of whatever their goals are. In a perfect world, that'd be how it worked. Everybody that I work with gets to where they want to go, and we go along our merry way. But sometimes things just don't work out, and I've noticed some common trends in the situations where things don't work out, and that's what today's title is. So the title of today's podcast is 10 Things I would do if I wanted to set myself up for failure in the gym. And I'm just going to list these off one at a time here. So, number one, I would try to change all of my bad habits all at once. Number two, I would expect results immediately without much effort. Number three, I would never change my workouts. I would just do the same thing every day and expect results to come. Number four, I would never have a plan. I would just show up to the gym and just decide what I'm doing for the day when I got there. Number five, I would never seek the help of a professional. I would just assume that I know what's best for me and never ask any questions. Number six, I would refuse to change the habits in my lifestyle that got me to where I got. Number seven, I would not have any plan with my diet. Number eight, I wouldn't set any goals. Number nine, I would look at exercise as an obligation. Number 10, I wouldn't plan rewards to honor reaching goals. And those are 10 things that I would do if I wanted to set myself up for failure in the gym. Hopefully, as I was reading those off, you didn't find that you're doing any of those 10. If you are doing any of them, that's okay. You're not a bad person. But being aware of that error is a good start, right? So if you are making a specific mistake, maybe for example, you're not changing your workouts up, you're just doing the same thing every time, that's okay. There's a lot of resources out there in the world that can help. You don't even really need to consult a person necessarily. You can do a little research online and find ways to change out your workouts. Maybe first, let's start with why that's a bad thing, too. Like, never changing your workouts up tends to lead to you hitting plateaus pretty quickly. You have to challenge your body as you get stronger. And if you don't do that, the challenge stops and thus the results do as well. So do some research. Ultimately, no matter which one of these things that you might be doing to set yourself up for failure, you just got to take action and figure out what the right thing is to do to get over that particular item. And if you're doing that and not really coming to a reasonable conclusion, well, you know what to do. Um, Peak Physique is a gym in Milwaukee, West Allis, and that's what we do for a living. We help people get over those plateaus to reach their goals. So you can reach out to us and we'd be happy to help. Or if you're not in the Milwaukee area, I recommend reaching out to a gym similar to Peak Physique. We're what you call a boutique style gym, and there are plenty of them throughout the country these days. And they're built much like Peak Physique to help people set themselves up in a way that is going to help them reach their goals and not set themselves up for failure. So anyway, those are 10 things that I would do if I wanted to set myself up for failure in the gym. Hope you found this podcast today helpful. It's a really short one, but that's how I like to keep them. I'm not a big fan of talking to myself. Might be getting better at this, but it feels awkward 100% of the time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Next time we're putting up a podcast for episode 34. Going to have a partner along for the ride, and I'll be back at the gym with our yoga instructor, Kim Pample. So you got that to look forward to, and hope you guys have yourselves a good weekend. Hope to see you soon.